Africans are going through a lot that you can't even imagine in this Europe or overseas or in the West. You can't even imagine all of them if you try. The little they need from their family members back home is a bit empathy, a bit understanding. Their family members trying to put themselves in their shoes to try to feel exactly or try to come close to understanding their situations here. Because the truth of the matter is, as an African that you have traveled abroad, whether you have gotten your stay or you have not gotten your stay, you are like the sacrificial ram of your family, your friends, your well-wishers, even some neighbors self, where you lived before or where your families are living currently. So the little we can do is to show a bit concern. Yes, sometimes ask your family members, how do they manage with what they earn? Can they pay their rent? Have they eaten today? How did they manage to cook what they ate? Did they enjoy the food? These little things can do wonders that some of you in Africa cannot even imagine. Sometimes, some people in this Europe squeeze themselves. Some even leave some bills aside just to be able to make sure that their family members back home are okay. And sometimes it's outrageous when some family members will look at them and still tell them after the sacrifices they have made to ask them, who do you help? What have you done that nobody has done? And sometimes the ones that are even asking them this thing has done virtually nothing for the family. Yes. Some of these people, they are here, they don't have paper, some have paper, they have family, they squeeze themselves, they deny themselves a whole lot to cover the shame of their families back home, to make sure that their family back home are not mocked, to make sure that people don't start using their families back home to give bad example of people that went to abroad or overseas and never do well or did well. So, Africans back home, please, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of whatsoever you believe in, try to have a bit of understanding for your brother, for your sister, for your mother, for your father, for your uncle, for your sister, for your auntie, for your niece, for your nephew that are overseas, who are going out of their way to support you in any little way they can. Appreciate the little they give you. Because if you appreciate the little, they will be encouraged to do more. Because that is the problem sometimes. Many people back home don't know how people here squeeze themselves to do the little for them. And some of them don't appreciate it and they are expecting only when you do big one. We can all help each other in this journey of life. And each and every one of us can do better if we choose to.